Hey guys, this is Ryan with Mama on Mission, and today I'm bringing you health update. I believe it's number 8. I should have checked on that before I started filming, but I believe it's number 8. If not, I will correct it in the title. And I wish I had more to share with you, but out of pride, I have not been sharing things with you because there's been really no change as far as my body goes. I don't really look or feel much different. But God reminded me that, I'm doing this not for, as I've said every single video, I'm pretty sure, not for a number, not for a size, not for an anything other than to make my body work better for His purpose for me. So it's silly of me not to share, even if there's not, the huge progress that I want, because really, if I'm just honoring Him, then the progress I get is what I need, because He'll give me what I need if I'm obedient. So even if it's not what I want. So I will say I have been working out often. I would say a minimum of 3 days a week, but typically more around the 5 days a week range. And I've been combining exercises from a free app called Fit On. This is not sponsored, but I just thought I would share that free resource with you. They have, it's really cool. You just go in and enter basically what your goal is, whether it's to lose weight or to just be healthier or whatever. And then like how much time you want to spend working out, you just fill in all those specs, and then they come out with a workout plan for you. And so because I could make it fit my needs, it has been a lot more doable than a lot of other things. And so I've been combining that with taking really long walks or jogs outside on the days where the weather allows me to. It's been raining cats and dogs here for ages, it seems like, which does not go well with self-distancing and quarantine and all this crazy stuff going on. But nonetheless, I have been getting out when possible and taking those walks to just keep my body moving and enjoy nature, which has been awesome. I have been doing a lot less just mindless eating. I am a huge proponent of not restricting yourself as far as what you can eat. Like, there's no such thing as bad food and good food. There's food, and there's foods that do better things for your body, and there's foods that may not do as good with your body, but moderation and wisdom is key. So I haven't been just mindlessly eating as much. I haven't been just like scarfing down half a bag of chips without thinking about it when I'm feeling emotional. And so that, just breaking those habits is a goal. Like, that's progress. Even if I don't see it on my body, like, breaking those bad habits is really progress. And I'm just not seeing this. I don't know. Anyway, practice what you preach, Ryan, right? So I mentioned before that I was going to try intermittent fasting, and I'm not gonna lie, that has been very off and on. I'll have several good days of doing it, and then a day will hit where I just wake up starving, like queasy hungry. And so I end up eating breakfast. I have definitely cut off the eating after 7. Sometimes I'll eat dinner a little bit late, so I'm still eating past the 7 o'clock mark technically, but not really. But by and large, I have stopped eating in the evenings, which is another good habit that I wanted to start, because I was having, not just for weight issues, but I was having indigestion problems at night, and that helps that a lot. But for some reason, I've just, after a few days, I'll just wake up in the morning starving, and waiting till 11 o'clock is just not going to happen. So I don't know. I'm going to try intermittent fasting for a little while longer, see if I can kind of maybe find some herbal teas to drink in the morning, because I can't drink a ton of coffee on an empty stomach because it makes me really sick, especially if I already wake up hungry. So as much as I love coffee, I typically, if I'm going to intermittent fast, I can have 1 cup, and then I got to stick to water until that 11 o'clock hour, and then I can get my 2nd cup. So maybe I need to try to find some tea that can help me. where I don't feel as starving in the morning, to get me over to that 11 o'clock. So I don't know. I'll let you know how that goes next time I update you, but intermittent fasting has been kind of all over the place. I do notice that I feel better when I stick to it, but those few hours between waking up at like 5:30 or 6 until 11 o'clock sometimes are really, really rough. So I'm trying to figure that out. If you have any tips for me on that, for those of you who know much about intermittent fasting, please let me know down below. Another issue I've been having is craving junk food really bad. Not all the time, but it's like when it hits, it hits. And I don't know if that's a hormonal thing, but it's like I'll be fine, you know, eating lots of protein and lots of veggies. And then out of nowhere, it's like I have to have a soda and salt, like have to. And so I don't know what that is. And like I said, I have no problem with drinking soda every now and then. But I don't want to get back into the habit of having to have it all the time, because that's where I was a long time ago, and I don't want to go back there because I know that's not good. And my water intake is good, but it could be better. I'm drinking quite a bit of water, but not probably quite as much as I should. So I need to work on that. And even though it's of least importance, I will let you know my weight has been steady. I'm not gaining, not losing. It's just steady. So what I plan to do in the upcoming days and weeks and months is to just keep on those workouts. I'm, like I said, doing the Fit On, and it is a lot of HIIT training, so it's a lot of muscle building. I'm doing lifting and squats and all the stuff, but with high impact movements, so I'm sweating and getting my pulse up and everything. And then when I take those long walks, obviously that is cardio, because around here we have a lot of hills, and I try to, you know, do it at a pretty quick speed. I'm not a runner, but every once in a while I will jog. So I feel like a good balance of cardio and strength in there. I'm going to try to keep my portion control like I have been doing. That seems to just make me feel better in general. And then I'm going to keep giving intermittent fasting a try to kind of tweak it, like I said, find something to help me not as hungry in the mornings. And then I am going to try to minimize the junk because of those bad cravings. I don't have to eliminate it completely, but just kind of pay more attention to it. See if I can find any correlation to anything as to why that would be happening. And then I want to increase my water a little bit more. So, you know, I feel like in this time of quarantine, you hear people, you know, say this is a great time to start new habits and, you know, whatever, and it is. And then you hear people, you know, like all the memes, like before quarantine, after quarantine, and then you have the picture of the Barbie or the whatever that's like all skinny and pretty, and then like huge obese Barbie or whatever. And I don't know. I kind of have issues with both of those things. I think the memes are funny because I get it, because when you're at home more, you tend to want to eat more. It's just kind of how it is, especially if you get bored. I don't even know what it's like to be bored. I don't remember the last time I was bored, but I get it. If you are bored, sometimes eating is your go-to. So it's easy to laugh at that stuff, but it's just, I don't know. It's just like praising the diet culture even more, and I am not about that. And then you also have like the, you know, now's a great time to start a new routine and do this, and it's like, or it's just a time to be with your family and work and love your kids and teach your kids, and, you know, like, I don't know. I understand both sentiments. It's just, I don't know. There's this whole culture of body image, and like one camp saying that you can do whatever and be whatever and treat your body however, which is also not God honoring. But then you have this other camp where you have to have the six-pack, and you have to wear this size, and you have to be beach ready and whatever. I'm just like, I don't know. I hate it. But anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. And that's what's going on with me. If you are on any sort of health journey, please let me know down below how that is going. And if you have any tips for me on anything that I mentioned, then let me know down below. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.